This is Mr. Real Name coming at you with another Terraria video, and today I'll be hopping into my YouTube world. And now, speaking of my YouTube world, it is in hard mode. I don't know if I did this on camera or not. I think what happened was I did it on camera, but I ended up having to delete it. Basically, what happened was, here's the hello. I had the wall of flesh was glitched in this world, right? So I ran over to the other world. I killed the wall of flesh using this character in another world. Then I went back to this world and used my OP Jacksepticeye tribute character to kill the wall of flesh in this world. So yeah. Right now I'm running around. Wait, do I have it? I think I might have hopped into the other world and gotten this at some point. Yes, I did. I was trying to get the fast clock. Fast is not a modifier. It is just the name of the item. So I went and I got it. Now, please give me 1 minute while I look at something. I'm gonna pause the recording so I can. Be right back. Alright, now this is what I needed to see. Now, all of these items are items that are things that I need to kill. So I can get all these items. All these enemies are things that I need to kill to get these items, so I can combine them all together into one super item called the Ankh Shield, which is the best accessory in the game, in my opinion. In mobile version, definitely. It blocks from almost all debuffs, makes you not get burned on fire blocks, and protects you from knockback. So what we need is the Obsidian Skull, made from 20 obsidian. We need the Cobalt Shield, which can be found in, golden chest, which can be found in, the dungeon, which we have to, we have to go there, and we might have to make a whole new world just to get into the dungeon, just to do this. We also have to kill either clowns, light mummies, and giant bats to get the trifold map. We've already got the fast clock, so we don't need that. We need the vitamins, which we'll get from corruptors, because we have a corruption in our world, not a crimson. And armor polish, which is what dropped from armored skeletons and blue armored bones. So that'll be easiest to get after we kill Plantera, the boss. A blindfold, that's going to be a hard one. A Nazar, a megaphone, a Bezoar, and an adhesive bandage. So yeah, I think I'm going to go make the Obsidian Skull, and I'll be right back. Now, I am pretty sure that I do have 20 obsidian, but I don't know that for a fact. And if I don't, I'll have to either make or grab some buckets, because I'm going to need some obsidian. But I am pretty sure that I have some obsidian somewhere around here. I need 20 obsidian. I have 33. So where are you going to make this? I think it might be the Health Forge you can make this at. Yes, Obsidian Skull. Alrighty then, that's done. We can put this obsidian back away. Next, we'll be going for the Cobalt Shield. Now, I don't know if we've unlocked all the chests in our dungeon, so I'm going to run in there and I'm going to check that real quick. So yeah, I'll be back there. Huh. Just noticed that my hello right here is right next to my corruption. And I need for the desert to get corrupted a bit. Because if my desert could get corrupted, then I could have dark mummies and get another ingredient for the Ankh Shield called the blindfold. And that is the only ingredient that goes in all by itself. For example, the Cobalt Shield gets combined with the obsidian skull before it goes into making the ankh shield. The blindfold does not do any of that. So yeah, I probably should have emptied out my inventory before I went down here. But yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back. Oh, I went through the wrong side of the world. I'll be back. I'll be back. Looks like I have yet again another corruption over on this side of the world. It seems that this one must have already been here. Yeah, there's that. Oh, yes! Yes, corrupted desert. We need one of these. Yes. This is really good because now we can get dark mummies. Yes. Yes, that's really good. I did not know this was here. This is a good thing this is here. So yeah, we'll have to farm that later. Aunt Leon. Here we are at the dungeon. I will be back with a chest. Or I'll be back standing right here if there are no chests. Alright, I found 2 chests right here. And there it is, the cobalt shield. That is all I needed from this trip. Which means I'll be leaving now. Bye-bye. Wait a minute. No. Actually, I was wrong. I just lied to you guys. I did need something else from that trip. And that was going to be me farming Nazars. And the blindfold, since it was conveniently over there. Since the corrupted desert was conveniently over there. But, first we're going to hop up to this Tinkerer's table, go all the way down to the bottom. Or to right here. And make the Obsidian shield. So yes, we'll just slap that down in here. Now this is one of the only ones you can get in easy mode besides the Bezoar. So I'll stick those next to each other. Okay. So I'll be back with a Nazar. Got an ancient Necro helmet there. That's pretty cool. Increased range damage. Ooh. Nice. The annoying thing about this recording equipment is if, let's say I'm moving my character. Right now I'm tapping the pause button on this recording, doing nothing because I'm moving. But if I do this, see it pause. Look, I moved. So yeah, that's kind of annoying. Now I could try and farm cursed hammers in the corruption, but I'm not going to do that because those are less common than the cursed skulls that are in this dungeon biome. In the underground dungeon. So yeah, and also, if you were to have a Crimson World, you could farm this from either... Oh look, I got a golden key. Looks like I'll be opening this chest. Aqua Scepter. You can get it from either... the guys or Crimson Axes. These guys, or this Cursed Skull, or Crimson Axes. And I think you might even be able to farm it from Enchanted Swords in the Hallow, which is across every world there's a Hallow. There's no alternative light side. There's a dark side of the world, there's the Crimson, and then, or there's the Corruption, and then there's alternative dark side, which is the Crimson. But there is no alternative light side. So yeah, I'm just gonna run around and farm for Nazars. I'll be back, I guess. Now these, I do not know if you can get it from these dragon skulls, but if you can, that'll be useful because these spawn as well, obviously. Ow. Alright, so I'm going to run around and, ooh, dungeon slime. Those have a 100% chance of dropping a key, I think. Magic missile, that would have been useful in easy mode. But we didn't get one, so... Look, yet another golden key has dropped from a pot. And yet there was another golden key in there. All the golden keys. Which I guess means I can run back up here and open this chest, which I've already opened. Unless it was over, yeah. Ruthless Blue Moon, getting all the good stuff. All the good stuff. And there's an ice chest right there with a heart next to it. I'm not going to bother with a heart. A, because my other character has my pick saw because I had to do something with him. And B, because it's just, eh. Now as you can see, these are almost completely useless, but I'm going to keep them. Oh, and yeah, that's all the... No, I already found the shield. These are pretty much useless except for one thing, and that one thing is what I'm keeping them for, and that one thing just so happens to be that, you can use 100 of them to create wings, which is really annoying because they only stack up to 99. So yeah, I get slightly annoyed. Now, I think I'm going to hop into a different world's dungeon because this one is kind of boring around with no water candles. So yeah, I'll be back in another world. Now, there's an itsy-bitsy chance that I might have killed a Plantera in this world, which would completely mess up my plan to farm it from these guys. From the guys I was showing you earlier. Because then you really wouldn't have them. And, yeah, I do realize I didn't pick up that grasshopper. I'm just not going to bother with it. If you have it changes from the easy mode dungeon to the hard mode dungeon. I don't know why it makes you kill Plantera before that happens, but if you kill Plantera, at least this is a mobile version. I don't know about the other ones. But if you kill Plantera, it'll go screams echo from the dungeon, and it'll be the hard mode dungeon suddenly. Now, please don't be the hard mode dungeon. It is! But there is an upside to this. And a downside. The downside is I'm probably going to die a ton. And my chances of getting the thingy are much, much, much lowered. But the upside is that blue armored bones spawn. Which means I can get armor polish. Really easy. Because they can drop it and tons of them will spawn. Actually, I think I'm going to go all the way over to my first world that I ever made and farm for them in there, because my game just crashed. Well, I think that'll end this I think that'll be it for this video. Anyway, like and subscribe if you liked and subscribed to it. Bye-bye.